Dude, I'm telling you, the reason people aren't having kids is because there's other shit to do. That's it. It's that simple. For all of human history, wretched poor people who had work to do all day, backbreaking nonstop labor, still had lots and lots of kids. And the reason why is because having kids wasn't a choice. There is nothing the government can give you that would keep having a kid from being an enormous drain on your time and money. It's simply not possible. It's not possible. You could subsidize every single thing children need, and it wouldn't change the fact that once you have a kid, your life is about that kid. There's other shit to do now, man. Are you gonna have a kid? I've got like 7,000 watching right now. Hypocritical much? How is that hypocritical of me to make a joke about you guys being my kids? Which was a joke, by the way. Don't get any ideas. Amish fertility rate is growing? Yeah, of course it is. Because their lives suck, they have nothing else to do, and they don't use condoms. They fix the problem. Aren't we overpopulated, though? Nah, not really. So what do we do then? Oh, I've already answered that. Why do people get so weird about this topic? It's an obvious, objective topic of discussion. It's not an immediate problem. It's not going to blow the world up tomorrow. Why does... But it's a fact. Listen, I'm sorry this discourse has largely been hijacked by white supremacists who want to, like, who fantasize about rebuilding Hyperborea so they can have their, like, 14-year-old virginal white trad wife wearing a sundress or whatever. Like, I understand that the discourse has been tainted, okay? You know that because you watched it from me! Vaush, aren't you aware that, like, fertility rate discourse is dominated by neo-Nazis? Yes, I'm aware! Idiot! Jesus, where do you know I know that. It's just a logistics problem. It's probably solvable. Yeah, we're just about reaching below replacement rate in the global average. Right here, 2023, live births per woman, 2.25. Vaush, I don't think you realize that the population is going up. I am shocked that you know how to use a computer with the IQ that you have. The birth rate declining doesn't mean the population is declining. The birth rate declining means the rate of the population's increase is declining, which means that it will eventually decline. I've never heard anyone in politics talk about this except for right-wing or fash types. Leftists will not pick up on this, I fear. The thing that bothers me, I guess, is the fact that this is like an objective problem. So the fact that this is a problem is not ideological. Mass population decline is already an issue in places like Korea and Japan and will be a major problem objectively, just in terms of resource allocation, the economy, so on. It's not an ideological problem, it's a real one. And it definitely is a little weird that a bunch of lefties, when confronted with it, will defensively respond with like, well, I think that it would be okay if the human civilization dies out and the one light in the cosmos is extinguished and the one unique flower of sentience in an otherwise cold and barren cosmos was you know, just removed from existence. Like, you sound like a demon. Why are you doing that? I don't understand. If you don't want to exist, don't make that my problem. I don't understand why that's like a default. Like, I get it. You're performatively like indicating that you don't agree with the white supremacists who disingenuously advocate for this, because white supremacists don't actually care about stuff that preserves like the human species. They love shit that destroys it. Like, they're not opposed to climate change. They don't stop war. They're not humanitarian. We know they're lying. I'm not. So why don't we like talk normally? I don't get it. Why the whole like, well, actually, I don't think that life is good. My political position on life is akin to that of Satan. So what about that, Nazi? I have no respect for you antinatalists. I hope you know that. Jesus.